and that is an ice skating ring where someone was doing some dancing. And the next image is actually once you arrive to the end of this journey through the museum, you actually find a little libretto, like when you do an opera, you have this little libretto. Basically what I was trying to do is to say, can we do an exhibition within an exhibition also? The third floor was an exhibition of the two floor. We go to the next one, and we can go to the next one. And we can go to the next one. And that is actually not anymore an image, it's actually 3 years after this exhibition in Bregenz, I decided to do this expedition. So I rent one of the most, I would say, the most amazing, the biggest voilier, I don't know how to say. Sailboat, sorry. The biggest sailboat in the world is the only one which is designed to go in ice. It cannot be broken. Again, what I'm interested here is to say, here is an exhibition. It gives rise to a reality. Here is an hypothesis of a journey, and now we all engage in a reality of being in this boat. And the actual expedition, which was a real expedition and a real tough expedition, I will say, lasts for 1 month, and I was really trying to go further than any explorer, but it was very too difficult, and we were stuck in the ice for a few days. The idea was that I will go to Antarctica because I heard about, of course, we all heard about climate change, and obviously ice was receding and a new island was appearing, so new territories, new space, and elsewhere. And recently I thought, it's not a natural thing anyway. I mean, this island appeared because of a narrative. And what is this narrative? This narrative is called progress. In the middle of the 19th century, or even before, I think, they start to pollute. It's a conflict between narrative and molecule, and the conflict between narrative and molecule make, in a certain way, climate change, and obviously new space appear, so a new island appear. And of course, I play with all this narrative. In a certain way, there's no way you can discover Antarctica. I mean, not anymore in this moment of discovering new land, new space. Everything has been covered. But you can create zone of non-knowledge. You can create, rather than to discover Antarctica, you can go through the narrative who allowed Antarctica to arrive. Solaris. There's many examples. Many texts. What I'm trying to say here in a more simple way is you can make a journey through the narratives, the hundreds, the clouds of narrative, the clouds of fiction who have made Antarctica. We know that it's not, when we see nature, is designed by culture. What I'm saying is that you can navigate through this culture. So I decided just to go to Antarctica to discover this new place, and in this new place there was this kind of course, mutation and new animals, and then you can pass to the other image. It's us, a group of people. We come back to the association. It's spooky. It's spooky. It is. No, it's insane.
He was there too. DJ Spooky.
Oh, DJ Spooky. I thought you say it is Spooky. Yeah, it's probably. I know DJ Spooky.
And you know his music of Antarctica. He was 10 days ago. He was here, there, presenting his film on.
I know. It's very different from what I've done. I know him very well. Noise of Ice. Oh, this is great. I like him. DJ Spooky. I like it.
But he looked very similar to his film.
That can be. And the next image, this is the island. In the next image, this is a call. I scan the island. The whole island was scanned. And we play a Morse code of the island. And what appeared was the next image, which is an albino penguin, which I think I have a chance of a million to find it, and I find it, which is not a tricky image. I should not say that, actually. I should not say that, because I like to lie on that thing. Anyway. But that is amazing, because of course I was interested about mutation, and obviously this is a one.
Morse code? How did you track this thing?
No, that is pure. That is part of a fictional. Of course, it's not coming because I'm doing that with my Morse code. It's rather. It will rather be the opposite. Actually, they freak out. No, but whatever.
We see the film later.
Yeah, you see the film later. This is not the same. It's now next image. It's in Central Park in New York. I come back from this journey and I try to do a kind of holiday on ice, as the black ice you saw in the third floor, right, of this museum. When you see the light box in the museum was like this light in the. So definitely there's a correspondence. I'm trying to avoid this representation. I'm really trying to find a correspondence. I'm trying to talk with the language, the local language in the US, in New York, in near Broadway is entertainment. I'm trying to take the same language, the language of the context. So this is a big show in the ice ring. It was supposed to be an ice ring in Central Park. There's a symphonic orchestra. The next image, maybe we see the symphonic orchestra, which is actually playing the shape of this new island. So the time of the show, now we can say it's not anymore. The becoming image of the exhibition is a show. One day we should have to have a discussion between what is a show and what is an exhibition. People just say show or exhibition as it is the same thing, and for me an exhibition is something and a show is when an exhibition becomes an image. But yeah, the duration of this show is actually the duration to listen to the island. So I made a transposition of form into time, which is music. The last image is actually it's coming from. I cannot read it at the moment. Where it's coming from? Don't remember. No, it's not diploma. No, I know what it is. Your diploma is like that, like a Xerox. No. I know what it is. I don't need to. It is basically I registered the island. So now this island called Ociosidad, mean idleness. Will exist in the future map of Antarctica, which I can decide to make disappear one day. You know. I discovered that there was someone who found a better title for an island, which is global warming, which was very nice. They did it I think a few months after me in the Arctic. I mean, of course, again, it was an island that was just appearing because of the global warming, and they named the island global warming, which was a very, very nice. Nice. I mean, we understand what nice means. Very precise naming of an island. The next image.